Hi there, I'm Tricia Mitchell, and this is episode 2 of my new video series, How to Talk Politics. Episode 2 is called Stay on Target, and we're going to be talking about targets today. It might not be the kind of target you think of, like you might think that I'm going to tell you should draw a target on someone who is different from you politically and you should try to harm them, but I'm not going to tell you that because that would not be helpful, right? That would be a very short conversation. I'm going to share with you a model that has been really influential to me, and I really wish I knew the name of the woman that presented it to me. I went with my mom to this workshop at her church. It was called Families and Forgiveness. There was this psychologist, and she did a really great job of presenting. She had long hair. Anyway, I can't remember her name, and I wish I knew it because this has been really impacted me in a big way. And I use this model not only to look at personal relationships, but lots of different things. So I'm going to share it with you today, and we're going to refer back to it a lot of times in subsequent videos because it's going to be really powerful. Okay, you ready? You think you're ready? Are you really ready? Okay, so I wanted to do this thing where I put this in the video like as a thing and talked over it, but I am not a professional videographer, as I think I mentioned. So I'm going to hold up a little piece of paper. So this is, as you can see, a circle, a blue circle. What this means in this model is the things that are outside of this circle this is sort of like you, okay, or any person. The things that are outside of this circle are things that you would talk to anybody about. They're things you're not particularly emotionally attached to, like you could talk about the weather, you could talk about sports, provided you're not too intense about whatever you're talking about. You could talk about the shoes you're wearing, just chit chat, small talk. This is the kind of thing that would be this circle. Here's I did another one with an arrow, as if my pointing wasn't enough. So then we have another circle inside, and this is where the target comes in because we're going to have concentric circles. So this circle is just something that's a little bit closer to you, a little bit more personal. You're a little bit more emotionally attached to it. It's something that you might not share with everybody, but you'd be pretty comfortable talking about it. And then we get more circles, and we get more circles. And suddenly all of these things are like more and more personal, getting kind of like attached to. You don't share these things with as many people as you would share these things with. You just don't do that. And then we get to the heart, the center of the circle. And this is people check this out. You're not going to want to hear this word because we're talking about politics. This is intimacy right here, this middle circle. This is how I feel about you and how you feel about me and how we feel about our relationship with each other. Okay? Very personal. Don't share that part of yourself with a lot of people. If you're smart. I don't know. I don't think you do. I don't think it's possible. So when we talk about this target, and this is with the woman at the workshop whose name I've forgotten, who is absolutely brilliant, and I owe her probably everything. She said that you see this little V, like a little slice of the pie. Now the target image becomes a pie because pie is sweeter. She says a healthy relationship is like a slice of the pie. There's lots of small talk, lots of stuff. You chit chat about activities you enjoy together and so on. And then you have here in the middle the capacity to talk about how you feel about me, how I feel about you, and how we both feel about our relationship with each other. So I am going to, I have this one more. I just have to show you because I made it. Okay. This is the pie slice. So when it comes to politics, we're going to talk about this. It's very important because you want to try to stay on the outside of the circle. One other thing this woman said is if one person wants to be in the middle all the time and one person wants to be on the outside all the time, the relationship is not going to work. People are not going to be able to be happy with each other in that relationship. So we're going to talk about different tactics that people use where all of a sudden you thought you were talking about, like, I don't know, taxation policy or healthcare or something like that. And then all of a sudden you're in the middle and you're talking about how you're lazy and you don't like to work and you don't have any morals. And you're going, what the heck just happened here? And there's a lot of sneaky ways that people do it. So I'm going to teach you equally ninja stealth-like ways that you can get back out here, or you can get the heck out of Dodge and just say, oh, I'm going to give that some thought. Thank you so much. You have a good day. So that is the target. I just want you to think about that image for the next week till my next video comes out, and then we'll talk about some other aspects of beginning to apply the target to actual political conversations. So have a great day, and thank you to everyone who tuned in for this episode and the last one. Bye.